Let's assume you were sent to prison. You expect to see barred cell doors, the small cramped cells, and even sharing a cell with that not-so-friendly looking prisoner. But none of that is there, to your surprise. Where exactly are you? Well, if you are in any of these locations, consider yourself lucky. Don't be afraid to comment down below whether or not you would spend a sentence in these 5 best-ranked prisons in the world. Aranjuez Prison, Spain. Let's say your parents were sent to Aranjuez Prison, your mom being charged with possession of illegal substances and your dad for murder. Your mom discovers she is pregnant with you. But where will you go? Well, you will stay with them. Aranjuez Prison is said to be one of the most luxurious prisons in the world. With that title, it is also the most family-friendly. I gotta say, it does seem like a great place to be incarcerated. When you first arrive at Aranjuez Prison, it doesn't look like your normal prison would. On the walls, you see beloved characters like Mickey Mouse, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and even little Tweety Bird decorated throughout the cell. You would never think at first sight that this is a prison cell. In fact, you probably wouldn't remember what you thought because you were younger than 3 years old. While this prison is full of toys, cribs, and even includes a playground, you will not be able to stay until your parents are released, sadly. The Aranjuez Prison allows prison families to stay together to develop parenting skills and to let children bond with their parents while they are too young to understand the full situation. So, mommy and daddy will continue out their sentences. But hey, at least this prison is awesome for providing these families a place to be together, even while in prison. How does it compare to our next prison, though? Halden Prison, Norway. Think back to your college dorm days. Sure, they were full of small rooms, and you probably didn't get along with your roommate. I mean, come on, isn't that obvious? You're in prison. You may not miss your cramped room, but think of how much of a luxury that is to the prisoners located in Halden Prison in Norway. With a private bathroom, mini fridge, and a cozy space with a television, Halden Prison provides its prisoners with a recreation room that is fully stocked with video games and movies, also TV shows. You also have a fully equipped gym with an awesome rock wall, and even a music recording studio to drop your albums. Did we mention there are also skill building classes? How could this not remind you of college? You have beautiful scenery outside, you have skill building classes just like the courses you would take in college, and you also get to relive your dorm experience, but this time by yourself. You think this is the best prison? Watch what number 3 has to offer inmates. You really feel like you are living a normal life. Suomenlinna Prison, Helsinki, Finland. In Suomenlinna Prison, you really feel like you are living your daily life back at home. You don't expect to hear that when you think about prison, do you? With this open prison layout, you are free to roam around the island. There are saunas, shared kitchens and bathrooms, even giant flat screen TVs in the lounge area. Did I mention there's a barbecue pit by a lovely pond? Even you are free to leave the island with a permit to work, visit family, etc. You can even spend the night with your family on a daily basis. Here at Suomenlinna, there are no walls at all around the island, so you are truly free to roam and leave the island with a permit. Why would you want to escape? There are actually less than a few dozen escapes a year from the prison. If you treat your prisoners right, then why would they want to escape? Although the prisoners are treated well with the luxuries on the island on and off the island, they cannot wait to finish their sentences. You would sadly not start out your sentence at this prison. You would start in the usual prison with the usual experiences. This island is for prisoners to finish out their sentences from 6 months all the way up to 2 years left. This way, they can rejoin society effectively and have a lower chance to recommit crimes. Our next prison reminds me of living in a studio apartment. Why don't you stick around to see what we mean? Number 2, Leobin Center of Justice, Austria. You are given a beautiful room to stay in here at Leobin Center of Justice. You get your own kitchenette, bathroom, bed, and even TV in your own cell. You do not have to have a cellmate, which means you can have your own truly private space. While staying in the Leobin Center of Justice, you are given access to shared common areas with the other prisoners. Outside in the courtyard, you can even enjoy playing ping pong. But what really takes the cake, you are given access to a kitchen where you are allowed to use metal utensils. Along with that, you are free to wear regular clothes. Did I forget to mention there's a gym? Fully equipped with a basketball court, weight benches, and other equipment, you are given full access to this as well. You are given the normal communal life in this prison, well, ignoring the cage fences outside, that is. While this prison gives you full access to many resources, you cannot leave the prison without having to jump over barbed wire fences and metal gates. In fact, there are several high walls built around so escape is nearly impossible. Why would you want to escape though? The way this prison was built, this is supposed to be a rehabilitation center to have criminals treated humanely and encourage them to reflect on their behaviors in a peaceful environment. This nurturing environment gives them encouragement to live a better life after they are released. Now, on to our final prison. Honestly, you wouldn't even consider this a prison. More like a nice vacation you would take. Number 1. Bastøy Prison, Norway. Well, this is a no-brainer. This is the world's nicest prison, and that's why we ranked it number 1. Bastøy Prison, located in Norway, has the best features in a prison you can ask for. Well, features you wouldn't ever expect in a prison, that is. Located on an island, Bastøy Prison offers prisoners their own space and homes on the island. Yes, you heard that right. These prisoners are given homes they share with other inmates to live comfortably on the island. How is this possible? Well, this island only hosts 115 inmates. Given there isn't a large number of inmates on the island, there are great accommodations for these prisoners. These include activities such as horseback riding, fishing, tennis, and even sunbathing. They are free to cook their own food after they are given their one free meal a day. How do they cook their own food? Well, they have access to a local supermarket. These prisoners are given an allowance of $90 a month for groceries. On top of that, they also earn $8 a day by working. Their jobs can range from farming, horse care, woodwork, bicycle repairs, and finally, doing maintenance work on the island.